Okay, hi, welcome back to my channel. Hold on to your hats, guys. We're going to cover a lot of prompts in this video, but I still don't think it'll be that long because we're going to be basically talking about the same deck for a lot of these prompts. So, yeah. So, in this one, we are going to cover prompt 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? So, yeah. I know that sounds a lot, but I promise it will not take that long. Okay? So, the card that stopped me the most in 2018. This is a card that always stalks me. I'm a full believer in that the universe keeps putting the same lessons in your path until you've learned those lessons. And apparently there's just a lesson that's not sticking, and that that card is the the 7 of Cups. I call that the "What do you want" card. You know, from like The Notebook. I've never seen the movie, but I've seen this scene in like thousands of memes. You know, they're standing in the rain, and that Ryan guy, whatever his name is, like, "What do you want?" And she's going, "Oh, it's so hard. It's so complicated." And the car's just going, "What do you want? I'm giving you all these choices, and you're either not picking any, or you're picking the wrong one." So, yeah, I get that card at least once or twice a month. And eventually, by not making those choices, shit happens, like emergency surgery in the first of the year. When you just keep putting stuff off and off and off. And eventually, the universe is going to be like, "No, you're picking something, and you're picking it now because you don't have a choice." So, yeah, that's the card that stalks me the most. Sometimes being stubborn is not a good thing. Alright, and then the next one is the card, the deck you finally crossed off your wish list in 2018. I guess technically I crossed off 2, but, you know, it was the Rider-Waite, the Fool deck from University Books. I crossed that one off. That's the one that I had been drooling over since about this time last year, when I somehow discovered it. I don't know how. It was just the deck that smacked me in the face, and I could never afford it because it was always so expensive. And then I just kept finding it getting lesser and lesser and lesser and lesser until finally it was in a price range that I could afford at the time, and I got it. And then the second one was the Witch's Wisdom Oracle deck, because, you know, that one I'd been seeing around for a couple years and saw it down in Texas, and I was like, "Oh, I want that one." So yeah, those are the decks that I crossed off this year, off of my wish list. Most worked with Tarot deck of 2018, and why. Take a guess what that one is. Yep, the Rider-Waite Smith deck, the Fool from University Books. See, I told you this wasn't going to take too long. Really don't have much more to add to that, as that's the deck that I just really think I need to work with for right now. And the top 5 decks on my wish list right now, I really don't have any. I do have a running tarot deck that wish list has a couple stuff on it that goes back and forth, like the Amber Tarot. It's a French deck. It's a French pip deck. I don't have a pip deck right now. It's based on the Amber Chronicles, which is an older fantasy novel series. I really loved the series. And I really like the fact that the major arcana is the characters from the books, and the court cards are characters from the books. And I just really want that deck. But again, out of my price range, who knows? Stuff might happen. And then the artist that did also it's another French deck, did the Oracle of Reflections. I'm not saying it in French. I can't say it in French. I will offend French people. But she did a tarot deck, and she did a light and a dark version, and I really want the light version. I just think that one looks really nice. There's a couple haunted house themed decks out that I kind of want to pick up. But yeah, kind of iffy on the Santa Muerte tarot decks. I'm really attracted to the imagery, but it's not one that I'm actively seeking to own. Don't really know what's coming out either, so we'll just see what happens. I'm on several Facebook groups, and they kind of keep me abreast of everything. So yeah, those are what's on my wish list right now. And we're still under 10 minutes, so why don't I go ahead and do my tarot goals for 2019. And that's really simple. Couple months ago, before shit went downhill on the end of this 2018, I signed up for Ethony's tarot certification class. I was so excited to take that, but then just crap hit the fan, and it just kept rolling downhill, and it was just one of those where I just have to grab on and hold on. But things have settled now. I'm recovering from surgery, so I have these 6 weeks off, and luckily it's a work at your own pace, so now I have the time to sit down and take that class, and I really want to take it, and I really want to go through it, and it's something I really want to do for myself. I've been reading for years, but I figure maybe if I take this class, I'll have just a little bit more confidence. So yeah, I want to finish the tarot certification class. I want to take some more classes, though. I just really enjoy taking classes. I took several classes on this summer school year, and I'm looking forward to this year. Hopefully Ethony will do it again, because I really enjoy taking these little tarot classes. And I just think they're a lot of fun, and I like learning that way. And yeah, those are my goals for 2019. So yeah, so we're going to cut it there. That's up to 9. I have one more video to make, and then I think I'll be caught up. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming to see my channel, and y'all have a good day, okay? Bye.